On the news tonight, Anambra Governor Soludo approves appointments for Anambra Education Advisory Council. Anambra Commissioner for Culture Onyenji calls for promotion of Igbo culture. FG plans special fund for flood victims. Japanese Prime Minister Kishida orders investigation into Unification Church. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news on ABS Television. I am Priska Wanko. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, CFR, has approved the appointments of the following persons to serve in Anambra State's Education Advisory Council. This was contained in a press release signed by the Press Secretary to the Governor, Mr. Christian Aburime. The council has Mr. Governor as chairman, Commissioner for Education as Secretary, Professor A. Unonyelu, Member, Chief Osita Chidoka, Member, Mr. Patrick Okibo III, Member, Professor S.O.E. Obogo, Member, Dr. Mrs. Angela M.A. Obodozie, Member, Reverend Sister Professor Mary Teresa Opara, Member, Engineer Paul Enidom, Member. Other members are Walter Chukwuma Wafia, Member, Dr. Ngozi Abasimalo, Member, Mrs. Obianuju Chinelo Kenechuku, Member, Professor Mrs. Chinelo Grace Zelibe, Member, Professor O.S.A. Ubikeze, Member, Professor Mrs. Veji Unyene, Member, Chairperson Asabeb, Member, Chairperson PPSSC, Member, Vice Chancellor Chukwemeka Odumegwu Juku University, Member, Provost, College of Education Nsugbe, Member, Rector, Anambra State Polytechnic Mbapu, Member. According to the release, the appointments are with immediate effect. The Anambra State Commissioner for Culture, Entertainment and Tourism, Kamari Onyenji, has called for the promotion of Igbo cultural values for improved society. Commissioner Onyenji described culture as the identity of a people and noted that culture can help checkmate the societal ills. The commissioner further advocated for the sustenance of good cultural values while jettisoning the bad ones in the interest of the society. He commended the St. Stephen's Anglican Church in Lantown, Onitsha, for being among the few churches to celebrate New Year Festival in the state. In a sermon, Reverend Ugochukwu Ogune Ibunem deliberated on the topic, "Let the brotherly love continue," and said that God has given us a blueprint through his Son, Jesus Christ. He maintained that though there are evil everywhere, God is calling on all to cultivate the spirit of brotherly love, even as they celebrate New Year Festival in the church. He further said the brotherly love is a responsibility of all because it promotes healthy society. Reverend Ogune Ibunem said the brotherly love promotes angelic ministry because they will have mercy channels to reach them, adding that he also said that Abraham saved the Lord through brotherly love. The man of God also stated that brotherly love promotes compassion, even as he maintained that it also eases the burden of life, and urged all to emulate God who always forgives all sins of mankind. More than 100 visually impaired and blind persons under the umbrella of the National Association of the Blind, NAB, Anambra State Chapter, yesterday gathered in Awka, the state capital, to celebrate the 2022 White Cane Safety Day. The international event holding annually on 15th October is set aside to celebrate the achievements of the blind and visually impaired. Amaka Chibuzo Okoye filed in this report.
The celebration was marked with a rally which kicked off from St. Patrick's Cathedral, Awka, to Regina Junction through Aroma Junction and terminated at the cathedral. The celebration also featured a seminar. During the rally, the participants sensitized the public on the importance of white cane in the lives of the visually impaired. According to the state chairman of the association, Mr. Ernest Okanmelo, the white cane is an essential tool that gives them the ability to achieve a full independent life, and urged visually impaired persons not to feel ashamed of using it. Mr. Okanmelo appealed to the government, public-spirited individuals, and non-governmental organizations to always make the white cane available for them.
The white cane we are talking about is a device that helps on their way. It protects you from entering inside obstacles, or it protects you from entering inside any problem. You will use it to guide yourself. You will use it to help yourself. Let them support us financially, and also let this white kit available for us. Individuals are also included. NGOs, we are pleading, let them come to our aid. We are seriously in need of this because this white kit serves as our eyes. Without it, we can't go anywhere. So we are pleading, let them come to our aid.
The public relations officer of the association, Mr. Emmanuel Shude, and a member of the association, Barrister Somwadina Inochukwu, who spoke during the event, gave a brief history of the White Cane Day and called on the Anambra State government to strengthen the commission in charge of enforcing the disability rights law in the state so that those who are visually impaired can live a normal life.
The disability rights law strengthen the organization or the commission that is in charge of enforcing the disability rights law in Anambra State so that persons with visual impairment can live life like every other person in Anambra State.
Felicitating with the association, the chairman, Joint National Association for Persons with Disability, Anambra State Chapter, Mr. Ugochukwu Okeke, called on members of the association to add value to their lives by learning skills.
The most important thing is that law is there. We, the beneficiaries of that law, are we aware of the content of the law? Go and read it. And I want to extend our greetings also to the President Administration. He has a plan for persons with disabilities, which I know that visually impaired are not excluded. I thank God that recently the Ministry of Women Affairs visited us in our various points of meetings and supported us with little token for us to empower ourselves. And I want to remind us that it's important because only you can go better over the night that can go again. So no matter how little you can you of it, make vicious use of that.
The chaplain, Divine Mercy Chaplaincy, Chukwemeka Odumegwu University Teaching Hospital, Amako, Oka, Reverend Father Justin Ezechukwu made the call to mark today's Sunday service on Sunday, reminding Christians of the need to be prayerful. Father Ezechukwu explained that prayer is the life and highest energy one can generate in this world as a Christian. Said that many Christians have been facing life challenges as a result of failure to understand the powers of prayers and putting God first in everything they do, urging them to always take prayers very serious. At the same time, the chaplain, Chapel of the Healing Cross, Reverend Adozie Chukwogo, who laid emphasis on the theme, Faith in Action, said faith is a platform that enables the power of God to be able to intervene in the lives of men, while appealing to the faithful to repose their faith in God. For the pastor, Redeemed Christian Church of God, Fruitful Hill Assembly, Oka, Pastor Paul Elijah stressed the need for Christians to make regular covenants with God and praying always for God's plans to be manifested in their lives. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibato reports that the church services featured praises, prayers, hymns, and thanksgiving. The federal government is mulling to measures a flood fund and a national policy on flood insurance to mitigate the effects of floods in the country. A document in National Flood Emergency Preparedness and Response Plan, NFEPRP, shows that flood fund will be drawn from 0.1% of monies realized from crude oil accounts and 0.1% of taxes generated by the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS. The government also listed how the flood fund will be applied to cater to victims, especially those displaced. The government added that the meteorological agencies have warned of more floods in Anambra, Delta, Cross River, Rivers and Bayelsa State up until the end of November. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Farouk, said that a high-powered team would be sent to the state governors to advocate more commitments to strengthen responses. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has ordered an investigation into Unification Church amidst a public outcry about the South Korean religious set ties with the ruling Liberal Democratic Party, LDP. A base assassin, Tetsuya Yamagami, said he killed Japan's longest-serving prime minister for his support for the Unification Church. The 41-year-old assailant blames the church for his family's financial ruin. His mother, a committed follower, had gone bankrupt after donating some 100 million yen to the sect. Kishida announced a probe in parliament with the allegations weighing on her support. The Prime Minister told legislators that he called for an investigation because of the large numbers of the church's victims. The investigation is being carried out by Japan's Ministry for Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology. Sports. As the Flamingos prepare to battle Chile in their last Group B match, the president of the Nigeria Football Federation, Ibrahim Gusau, is confident that Nigeria's under-17 girls will clinch the quarter-finals ticket of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in India. Nigeria's under-17 side will take on Chile in their last Group B match inside the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. Both teams have 3 points each, but Flamingos both superior goals and need to draw to qualify for the last 8. The Flamingos bounced back from their 2-1 defeat to Germany by bashing New Zealand 4-0 in their second Group B match at the ongoing Under-17 Women's World Cup in India. Remember, you can follow ABS in many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Orca. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Orca. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV and on Twitter at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. To end the news this evening, a recap of the main points. Anambra Governor Soludo has approved appointment for Anambra Education Advisory Council. Anambra Commissioner for Culture, Onyenji, has called for promotion of Igbo culture. FG is to plan special fund for flood victims. And from the international community, Japanese Prime Minister Kishida has ordered investigation into the Unification Church. Here is the special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has called for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of co-Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. That ends the evening news on ABS Television at this time. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Wangwo. Have a beautiful night rest. Good evening.